Aw man, guys, you want to talk quintessential Baywatch episodes, I will gladly point you to Shattered. Sure, there are episodes with goofier, more outlandish comedic premises, but there are few finer examples of the melodramatic gone magnificently wrong. This is primo soap opera stuff right here.
Hey Mitch, that rash ointment you ordered came in. For that venereal disease that you have. For your penis!
Clearly, the simmering romance between Mitch and Stephanie is coming to a boil. Just when things start heating up over these incident reports, Mitch lets out his hopelessly romantic side.
There's a very small word for what I'd like to do right now. Eat. I'm starved. Aren't you starved? Let's take a break.
Hey, here's something new. Some drunk folks being irresponsible on some rocks. Gary here is an award-winning stunt actor from The Fast and the Furious. Just thought you'd like to know. So the dumb drunkies get stuck and are in need of some saves. Parting like the Red Sea, our heroes reveal our true leading man, Ship McBoatington. With the dream team of Shippy, Numi, and the Petty Squabble twins, they've pretty much got this rescue in the bag. That is, until Poseidon, god of the sea, decides to punish Mitch for his hubris.
Mitch, look out!
Oh, that is like full-on uvula action right there. That's how you know this is a grave situation.
Hobie, this is your fault!
Come here, you big dope.
Don't tell anyone. This wasn't my save.
Nope, the credit is all mine.
No, just let me die!
Come on! Be careful climbing to the top!
What? Okay, I know your friend has been seriously hurt, but you can't just abandon your other victims.
We've got a main character in trouble. Move it or lose it!
Poor Alexandra Paul. Do you think she got hazard pay for having to do a scene under the crushing weight of David Hasselhoff? Look at this, he's drowning her. Where are the other rescue victims at? Still climbing up that cliff by themselves?
Help! Jeez, this guy's eating a lot of burgers.
Still, a sex symbol.
Nipple honk!
Doctor, give it to me straight. Will I ever be able to do a save again?
I'm afraid you've got a case of the no saves. And it's terminal.
Don't worry, Dad. I'll take care of you.
Shut up, Hobie. This isn't about you.
So get ready for some belly laughs, folks, because Mitch is paralyzed.
That's what I'm talking about.
Mwah, mwah, delicious drama, so good. No sarcasm, though. If I'm being honest, David Hasselhoff is putting in a stellar performance. So I'm just gonna add the root beer theme over the scene to goof it up.
But I am gonna walk. I mean, I am gonna walk again. I wish I could give you some guarantees, Mitch. And I can't stress enough that physical therapy is crucial if you're to walk again.
Well, thank God he's a main character, so chances are he'll make a full, impossible recovery within a day or so.
So things are pretty depressing right now, and good news, this is a two-parter. But overcoming inconceivable physical odds to inspirational tunes is just not enough of a story for Baywatch, so we need to get some action in here. And what's more action-packed than a little boy who was shot in the spinal cord trying and failing to save his brother's life during a drug deal gone bad, and now he's the only witness and therefore dead meat numero uno.
You know what'll get rid of those paralysis blues? An ice-cold Pepsi.
Well, this is a load of... Oh, look at the little kitty!
Here, kitty, kitty. Come here, kitty, kitty.
Pass.
If you guessed that this episode would also include a cliched, seemingly unconventional physical therapist who specializes in tough love and sass, you'd be correct!
I'm gonna do everything I can to get you out of that chair, because I want to see those buns of yours up and moving.
I'm tough but fair.
This will be a tumultuous but ultimately learning experience.
The hell's that camera doing here?
But wait, let's stack up our cliche count with a corrupt cop who was in on the drug deal all along. But how will we know this guy is in Chicago?
We nail these gangbangers, they'll hand us our suppliers on a silver platter.
Thanks, good work. North has the kids stashed in some rehab center out in L.A. I'm on my way. Don't worry. I'll make it look like an accident.
I'm still on the line.
Mitch, the way you got hurt saving that girl, if you had a chance to do it over again, would you do the same thing, even knowing what happened?
That's a no.
Mitch, I'm not gonna let you do this to yourself.
Do what?
Give up. You told me in rookie school that I was a quitter. I was. But you told me to fight for what I believed in.
I'm fighting! Just don't know what the hell I'm fighting for.
Alas, another typical beach fight is broken out, because the beach patrol only exists to call in lifeguards. I'm deadly curious about the backstory here. Like, what dispute erupted between angry black man wearing a curtain vest and goateed Asian man in an Oakland Raiders shirt?
I told you to stop this!
You tell him, eyebrows. Probably not for this specific reason, but there is a rule about more than one lifeguard being assigned to a tower. So you know, when your surfer Frenchman is busy in a bout of fisticuffs, the lookout isn't left to the pot roast in a wheelchair.
That could have been my save.
You gotta promise not to tell my dad a word of this. He'll never let us come to the beach again.
Homie, you insensitive little asshole. That's not even true. Mitch once let you go to the beach unsupervised with the full knowledge a vengeful samurai was looking to kill his loved ones. Who's that guy? Who cares?
And now, part 2 of Shatter.
Because they're really stretching for time with this two-parter, they follow the Part 1 recap and inspirational montage with a flashback to a previous episode about Mitch's paraplegic friend, meaning you're gonna have to wait about 10 minutes for something substantial to happen. So question, is this episode more hilarious than that time Mitch fell off of a hang glider, broke his leg, got bitten by a rattlesnake, and fell down a mountain? Answer, an unequivocal yes, because that episode doesn't have this iconic scene. Let me lay it out for you. Mitch has hit the anger point of his recovery, and is not exactly handling his newfound paralysis well. I mentioned it briefly before, but credit where credit is due, the acting is actually really good. So let's try and ruin that, shall we? No one sabotages Baywatch better than Baywatch, so here's the worst possible way they can try and handle this touchy subject.
Try to knock this can over. Focus! Focus! Try as hard as you can! Come on! You can do it! I know it, Dad! Come on! Try! Try harder!
Just leave me alone, will ya?
That is one of the most classic Baywatch things I've ever seen. I am stunned speechless by this beautiful moment of television. What a time to be alive. Hobie just tried to cure Mitch's inability to walk through product placement. What is essentially a scene of a man not coming to terms with a life-altering spinal injury and taking out his frustrations on his son instead turns into the Pepsi Paralysis Hour. Hope the money was worth it, Pepsi, because this was the most watched show on television. 1 billion people now associate your sparkling corn syrup with the crippling reality that recovery is a slow and sometimes unattainable goal, undercut by Baywatch's episodic nature that will most certainly have Mitch walking again within the next half hour.
Alright, Mitch, time to put on your big boy pants. If this were my injury, I'd already be running a marathon by now.
In an inspirational moment, Mitch realizes that just because he's in a wheelchair, that doesn't mean he can't be pathetically competitive in every aspect of his life.
What do you say we go teach those guys how to play that game?
That was me, I did that.
Okay, so I lied before about Slade's last appearance this season. He's actually still here via stock footage, so enjoy.
I can't believe how totally here he is.
Everyone at headquarters is totally bummed that Mitch is gone, and they remember how to pad the runtime with some fond old footage.
Remember that big rescue that Mitch went out on before rookie school started?
Wait, really? That's the only scene they flash back to. When tasked with finding the most memorable Mitch moment, they decide to recap the bag rescue / shower razzing? This was really a situation they felt was worth revisiting? And then Hobie remembers when Mitch tried to strangle him to death.
I can't believe how much more attention he's getting than me.
Ah, the old dress up like a doctor to sneak in and kill a patient trick. Nightman strikes again. If only he wasn't completely blind, he'd notice the kid really obviously leaving a trail of baseball cards behind them. Also, can the kid with completely free arms not untape his mouth? Is this hospital so devoid of people that no one came out and said, "Hey, what's with that kid's duct tape mouth, doctor?" What was going to be his answer for that one? Try and make sense of this plan, okay? Corrupt cop has a gun on him, yet he takes the kid to the pool instead to presumably fake a drowning. And yet, he has grabbed and knocked out the physical therapist, meaning they would know immediately there was foul play. It's after hours, so the kid would not be in the pool area, nor would he be able to operate the machine that lowers him on his own. Also, why doesn't he just throw him in? In addition, even if he removed the duct tape, there would still be residue left on his face. But that's a moot point, I guess, because he doesn't remove it. So, I'm left wondering why he doesn't just shoot him. Hell, smother him with a pillow in his room. I'm a better child murderer than you. The answer, of course, is because it gives Mitch more time to come to the rescue. Security guards don't exist. Look at Mitch's intense button-pushing face. Oh shit, they're back in Mitch's domain. Can't you read Mitch's shirt, man? He's a champion. What, is this guy filled with rocks? Why is he so non-buoyant? Turns out, the only physical therapy Mitch needed was a good old-fashioned grapple with a murderer. Wait a second, let me see that again. I knew it! Dead. So yeah, Mitch moved his foot and now he's totally able to walk with a cane. What an inspirational episode. You will believe in miracles. Guns truly do heal people.
Wow, I healed nearly instantaneously, and you'll be in that chair forever. Sucks to be you, small child who we'll never see again.
Mitch did get a stylish pair of moccasins out of the deal, so hey.
Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about.
I exist again. Let's race!
Boo! Next time on Baywatch, in a serendipitous bit of scheduling, they immediately follow Mitch's paralysis with an episode where he kickboxes. Meanwhile, CJ is torn between being a model and a lifeguard. Kick ass!